This week's episode of RK Cars. We're not attending the auction, but we're out in the Alberta prairies. Beautiful fall afternoon. And we've found this 2003 Porsche 911 or 996. Apparently has seen better days. Right now it's trapped on its back like a turtle, but the plan is to salvage what we can out of it. I believe the engine is still good. And see what we can make off of this thing. So let me get it uncovered for you. Let's have a further look before we flip this turtle back on its feet. All right, we've exposed the turtle's belly. So from what I understand, this was involved in a front end collision quite a number of years ago, and obviously the front end was damaged, but the interior at the time and the rear end were impeccable. But since that time, while in storage, thieves came along and stripped it of any easy parts to get at, such as the front end or front instrument panel, headlights, the one that was remaining, tail lights, the mufflers or cat converters, just cut right off. Sold for their parts, as cat converters are. Our intention is to get this motor out, and the motor and transmission, because it was a front end collision, I think they may still be good. We're going to get them out, see what we can do with them. But yeah, from what I understand, the thieves came along with a skid steer and rolled this thing over and over and used the skid steer in part to strip any of the materials they could off it that were quick and easy to get at. But motor and transmission all still in place, still connected to the coolant system, so I can't see there having been any extreme problems with them. It's even got an oil filter, but I think we'll change that once we get it out. Anyways, once we get going on some stuff here, I'm about 6 bolts away from having that engine ready to drop out. So I'm going to go find my wrenches. Hope this works out. It's not looking awesome. That's why I didn't get it finished the last time I was out here. Yeah, now we need the wrench retriever. At least it couldn't go too far. Done. So I've got these 2 bolts to pound out. That'll release the transmission. We've sheared the transmission cables because they're not going to be reusable yet, shifter cables, and I just need to pound out that bolt and that bolt. Alright, so here we are running out of daylight on the prairies. I don't mind that. I just want to get this done before the snow flies. You see those 2 bolts there, the nuts are undone on the other side. That's the last part I know of holding the transmission in place. And then we have got an empty hole there, and we've got 1 bolt with the nut undone that we need to try and drive through to the other side. That's to get this whole bar out of the way so that the engine can come up. And the last thing holding the engine in place will be some motor mounts. Once we're flipped back over, we can pick the back end of the car up and undo those motor mounts, and everything should come free and clear. So I've got that bolt. I used it to drive the other bolt out, but now it's stuck in there. And then we have 1 more bolt at the bottom there to drive out. That matches that one over there. So I've been trying here for a little bit, and like you see, I got some stuck when I tried to drive the other one out from the other end. So now we have 2 2 different types of hammers, 3 different types of pry bars, and I've got a few studs to try and drive through that are a little smaller than those bolts. Everything is unbolted, just starting to take a shift, and we're gonna pop it back over so that we can get at it from the top now. That's what a 3.6 liter rotary oil bath engine and transmission looks like. Yeah, our operator's getting impatient. That's the name of the show. Look at this girl go. We're gonna have to rename it RKT Cars. Gus, get back here. Okay, not quite good enough yet. Hold it, hold it. Now, this is flipping a Porsche, but not quite what we had in mind, Rick. I hope we do better. Oh, it had a good back window before. No. We won't know until it's on its wheels. It didn't always look like this. All right, anybody want to buy a Porsche? So I'm finishing off the back strap here.
Is this the whitetail?
This is whitetail buck. Athabasca County. Area 506, 507 for any of those watching that know. Approximately 4:30 p.m. right around dusk. Yeah. And lots of generous meat on them. I had his cousin the chicken for lunch and supper.
Oh, it's cousin.
Yeah.